So we're back in Waterford, Pennsylvania, and this is really exciting to us because it's been exactly 2 years to the week since Dan and I were here with Greater West New York Paranormal Society from season 1 of Behind the Shadows. And we're back here with our good friend Heidi, who has met us directly across the street from the Judson house. And now we're here at the Eagle Hotel, right? So
Correct.
Tell us a little bit about the Eagle Hotel.
The Eagle Hotel was built in 1826 by Thomas King. It was built as a hotel.
Okay.
He owned it for a few years, then he ended up selling it to Amos Judson, and the Judson ran.
Oh yeah, we're very familiar with Amos Judson.
Yes.
Who runs the show here? Who's the master of the home? That's at Amos.
That's at Amos, yes.
As far as the experiences here, now you've told me that there's a lot of people working here through the years that have had experiences.
The waitresses say that when nobody's here, they'll hear somebody calling their name.
Okay.
They have an overall creepy feeling whenever they're here. They always feel like there's eyes on them, that they're being watched.
Okay.
That's probably the biggest thing. They're always creeped out.
Okay. All right, do you mind just taking us through the building and show us where some of these experiences have happened and, you know, put together a game plan?
Sure, okay.
So this is the creepy basement that nobody wants to go into, huh?
Nobody likes it.
Well, I can see why. I mean, it's just very original, old. I mean, you can see the brick structures.
There's even more, kind of cool over here. Just a little room in there. But here, I like the, you can see the original block here, which is really cool.
Yeah,
I don't know if that
you
was
can
a
really
fireplace
tell
at one time
the
or
age of
what.
a building by the basement and the foundation.
Look at the foundation. Nobody will sit here and like just do an EVP session or something. Or,
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
telling you,
we're
they
gonna
come down the stairs and they come right
Are you
back up.
talking
We're
about
gonna have
professional
plenty of those.
teams?
Oh, yeah.
Don't even want to stay in this basement.
Correct.
They
Right.
they come down.
And they always say,
they're
and I
afraid.
always tell them, nobody ever wants to stay down here, and I always get the same thing. Oh, we'll stay down there,
That's-
and they're
that's what
right
I'm-
back upstairs 10 minutes later.
So it's a challenge for us tonight to come down here and actually do an investigation.
Yeah, let's get it done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's usually not too long, and they're back up.
Okay.
Challenge accepted.
In the 1800s, there was a crazy chambermaid, they called her, Matilda, and she actually caught the Eagle Hotel on fire, and she started here on the staircase.
So she tried to burn
This was
this
gutted.
building
It was
down?
gutted and shut down for a year while they had to rebuild the inside.
Wow. So she was a distraught chambermaid.
That's the
And she tried
story.
to kill
but
everybody and burn down the building?
we're not really sure why she did it, but she was the one that did it. They call her Tilly
Matilda?
or
Tilly.
Matilda, right?
Where did she start this fire?
On the staircase.
Oh wow.
I did an investigation in here.
Okay.
1 year, and I had a camera set in here and had a recorder going. And I got an EVP, a great EVP of piano music playing. And it sounded like an old honky-tonk type of piano playing. And I love it. It was pretty distinct. And we couldn't hear it. It wasn't until after we played it back is when we heard it. And then 2 years later, there was a group here from Pittsburgh, and they got an EVP upstairs. And it was the same EVP.
Because especially when you have an EVP, and that's so unique, and then 2 years later, a paranormal team comes in and captures the
The
same exact
same
EVP.
thing. I was shocked. I was
Yeah.
absolutely shocked when I heard
Yes.
this. Because there's no way in the world that they would have gotten this, or that they would have known
Yeah.
that I had
The
the same tune,
little
the
room for
same
coincidence
song. One night I came up here, I was here with 2 other people that were investigating, and we were downstairs on the first floor, and we kept hearing noise up here. So me and one of the other guys, we came up here, and the door was closed, and nobody had been up here. We opened up the door, and it was foggy in here. It was like this white fog, like you couldn't like look through the fog. And it was really strange, kind of macabre looking, because when we came in through the door, the light was on in the corner room over there, which I didn't even know there was a light in that corner room. So we didn't turn it on, like everything had been dark in here before when we had been up here. So I don't know how that light got on, and it was real foggy in here. And we just stood here for the longest time, and we just kind of looked at the fog, and then finally it
dissipated.
Yeah. There's also another story of a woman who used to decorate the restaurant downstairs, and they kept all the stuff up here. This was a storage area for all the decorations. So every holiday, you know, she would come up here and grab the stuff and decorate. And one year she came up here to get some stuff, and she walked in the door and she saw a woman standing in here. He said she'd never come back up here again. That was it. No more.
I had an experience.
Yeah, I was gonna
2
say.
years ago. It was me and Kathy and Stephanie, and I was walking up the steps, and I felt like an energy jolt. I had my K2 meter in my hand, and all of a sudden the K2 meter just started going off like crazy in my hand as right as I was walking up the steps. You guys were across the street at the Judson house.
Yeah.
We were doing a ghost box session here, and we kept getting the words Rose, Cup, and Margaret. Rose, you know, Rose, Cup. We didn't know what that meant. You notice on the cup, there's roses, cup, and then if you look at this pin donated, it's from a Margaret Hewitt.
There's a lot of stuff going on, you know, and it seems like it wants to reach out and wants to interact. So let's get back to the team and just kind of fill them in what's going on so we can put together an investigation tonight. Okay, guys? All right.
Sounds
Thank
great.
you, Mike.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Yeah, I'm Ashley. Excited to meet you.
I'm Heidi.
Nice to meet you, Heidi.
You too.
If it's okay with you, just kind of walk around,
Okay, fine.
feel the place out a little bit. Just to start, while I was outside, a couple things. Over to the side here, kind of a little bit down the road, underneath the, I guess we could say, street light, I saw kind of 4 figures. They almost reminded me of soldiers almost, and one was actually carrying kind of what looked like a lantern.
Okay.
There's a gentleman that's on the stairs actually right now.
Okay.
And I feel like he walks up and down those stairs a lot. I do believe that people have actually seen him. And again, the first initial feeling I get when I walk in is sadness. And I don't know why, but all I hear is almost crying, it sounds like. Like a low crying, whimpering, crying. But I'd actually like to walk up the stairs, if
Okay.
that's okay, if
That's
you want to lead
fine.
the way.
Sure.
The minute I walked up these stairs, it's almost like I walked through a cold spot for me. I got probably goosebumps from head to toe. Very, very cold. And I feel like that's what many people get, maybe, just a lot of cold spots around here. And again, it's a male. And it's, again, the sadness. It's almost like he's looking for somebody.
Okay.
He's just kind of searching around here. And again, people have seen him. I do believe he shows himself at times.
Up the stairs with the cold spot. I've had a couple of people tell me that on the stairs.
It was like I walked right
Yeah, I haven't experienced that, but other people have told me about that, right? In the exact spot you were standing, so.
Now another thing, I smell burning. And I want to say fire, but I want to say fires, plural. And you could smell it, it's so strong.
This place has been on fire 3 times. And one time was actually completely gutted and had to shut it down for a year.
Okay, yeah, you can definitely smell it. And I gotta be honest, again, with walking in the place and being up front on the land, it's almost like death is everywhere. I feel like I'm standing on death. I feel like literally I could be standing on bone or a corpse or something like that. I mean, it just reeks of death everywhere. It's a horrible feeling. It's really a horrible feeling. Now, who's the woman? There's a woman.
Well, there are a lot
walks
of
through.
women. There are a lot of women.
It
A lot
feels
of
like she
women.
worked here.
Okay, well, there was a woman who caught the hotel on fire. The one that gutted it out was a woman.
Okay.
They call her the crazy
I was
chambermaid.
just, yes, because she is crazy.
Yep,
And the energy level with her, it's like she zips through here.
okay.
She's completely manic. I mean,
Okay.
just zips through here. Okay. we had talked about soldiers earlier. There's, it feels like there's one in here. And he also walks through here as well. Can we walk up that way? Actually?
Wherever you want, go for it.
What was that?
Something touched me. Look at the hairs on my arms are standing.
And that happens a lot here. Not only cold spots, the touching, and the calling of my name. The calling of, it's just my first name. It's Ashley. Ashley. It's been consecutive, just over and over, the calling of my name, the calling of my name.
Waitresses say that when nobody's here, they'll hear somebody calling their name.
This is probably gonna sound strange, but the male, the one that I saw on the stairs, I feel like he goes anywhere he wants. But I feel like another spot that he would hang around with, and this is again gonna sound very strange, but what is with the bathroom?
The ladies' room downstairs, a lot of times there's commotion down there.
I would bet money that underneath this building, underneath the basement, underneath the land, there are actual bones, there are actual bodies. There's no doubt about it.
There are. I'm absolutely positive of it.
Yeah.
The whole town is like that.
Yeah, that's what I felt like I was, the best way I can word is I'm standing on death. I feel like the windows, it's you forever can see people looking out the window sort of thing, especially from the outside. When I was standing, I know that these windows don't face the front, correct? These are the sides? Okay, when I was outside, I saw a female looking at me from front. And again, you know, these people are like a lot of the spirits, they almost remind me being dressed like mid to late 1800s.
Okay.
It just feels like so much chaos, so much death. I mean, that's probably the biggest that I feel. Can we go to the basement? Can we go to the basement? One particular male here that is just, it's blocking me real bad because he wants all the attention tonight.
Oh, really?
Yeah, oh yeah, it's bad.
Who is it? Getting a name right now?
No, I'm not getting the name, but he just wants me to go in the basement.
And there's a few different rooms.
Okay. I'm gonna walk in here. So already, right here, get out. Get out. I can actually feel the breathing on my neck. My
Wonder why?
Because I think he's here.
Okay.
I think he's underneath us.
Oh, okay.
He's underneath us, and this gentleman, this guy coming through, he's almost like he's the most, I guess, one that's in your face.
Okay.
He's the most one that will probably be active tonight, but he's literally under our feet. No doubt, no doubts.
Is he saying anything?
He's right here. So upset. So upset. And he's just like, get out. Just get out. You don't belong here. But it's like, you know what I mean? It's like you don't belong here either, unfortunately. The situation. He's angry. He's stuck. And rightfully so. But that's he's stuck on. There's no moving forward.
Okay.
Because he's this continual anger, being upset, and he's like, my men. He's like, I'm not even kidding when I say he's right under our feet. He's right under our feet. If you were to dig right here, drill, take up the floor, he'd be right here. We have so much activity here. You have so many here that maybe hide, maybe don't show themselves, maybe they don't interact, but it's kind of like someone in every corner,
It's like that in the whole town.
Well, you know what? Again, when I was standing outside, I'm standing there, and they're just like, "What's wrong?" And I'm like, "There's so many. There's so many. It's like death underneath us, but there's so many secrets.
Yeah.
And there's so much bad that no one knows about. And it's just, and I'm just looking down the street, going, you know, there's so much. And you're right. It feels like the whole town.
It's the whole town.
It is crazy. It's
After you're done, I can tell you.
Okay.
The whole
Sounds good.
town.
I've never stepped into a town where it was like, holy shit.
The whole town.
The whole
It's
town.
funny because I hear about all these, like, you know, the most haunted places in America and all these places that I've been to some of them,
Yeah.
and it's nothing. This town is crazy.
Yeah, this is
with activity.
Overwhelming. Every business, every house. And it's
Yep,
just,
and it is.
and it's so much that people don't know about. It's insane. Insane. Absolutely insane.
Can you elaborate on what she's picking up for us? About the bodies?
Want to hear about it? Well, first, you know, I did tell you a little bit about how there were 3 forts.
Yeah.
We do know that the French fort, that they had a cemetery here, was a Catholic cemetery. We know that at least 200 soldiers had died here. We know they were buried here. We're not exactly sure where they were buried. When they retreated, they burnt the fort and left. Of course, they left the bodies. They weren't about to dig them up. The British come in, they built their fort on top of the ruins of everything. During Pontiac's Rebellion, the Indians came in, they burnt the fort down. Then the Americans came in, and then they built their fort on top of that one. Now, in the meantime, there was an old cemetery down at the end of the next road. They ended up building a new cemetery at the end of this road. This cemetery fell to ruins. They took the headstones and they put them all in a clump of the old cemetery. The dirt and bodies and bones of the old cemetery, they excavated, took everything up, and paved the streets with it.
Oh my God.
So there was dirt roads. So they just dug up the old cemetery and paved the streets. I have a newspaper article about it too.
So it's paved with death.
You're correct.
I'm telling you, I'm standing on death. I'm standing on death.
Did you say that before?
Yeah,
It's her exact words.
I'm standing on death. That's exactly what it is. And not like, I hate to cuss, but this town is fucked. Like, there's so much going on here. It's like, I bet if we went door to door, every establishment, every house, every building has something, because it's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Okay, so literally Ashley said that this man is buried, according to her, right literally underneath our feet.
So?
And the interesting thing that Heidi said earlier to us when she was walking us through this building is that she said so many people come down here and they're just literally afraid, they don't want to be down here, and even professional ghost hunting teams will come down here and say
come
yes,
right back
and come
upstairs.
and come right back up. Even though they say, oh yes, we'll go down, we're gonna have a full investigation, they never last. So let's see if we can, last and talk to this gentleman.
We're gonna try.
So, okay.
Alright, so
All right, let's get our K2 meter.
I'm gonna start setting up the spirit box.
Yeah.
And start recording now.
I'm just gonna kind of see if there's anything electrical down here that might give us a
So
pulse reading.
this is Lynn and Amanda in the basement of the Eagle Hotel. Just let that run for a second. Is there someone here with us? We were told there's a man down here. We'd like to speak with you. Do you feel like you keep getting like touched?
No. The spider webs.
This is your chance to tell us why you're so angry.
Say Paul Sutton.
Yeah. Are you over here touching me? Alright, you don't have to do what we say. What would you like to say? You tell us. What would you like to do? You okay?
Oh man, what the hell?
What just happened?
My back is on fire.
Are you serious? You wanna go
Scratched, are you?
I don't know.
Okay, you wanna go see what's here?
Got a flashlight here.
Ow!
What happened?
It's like right in here.
Right here?
Oh yeah.
What?
That you can. No, it's just a long scratch down the middle.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yep.
Alright, this isn't funny.
It's like swollen.
Welcome to ghost hunting, Kevin.
Yeah, the blood
I don't
vessel's like
understand
broken.
why they're attacking me because I got pushed upstairs and now I got scratched.
Oh, and now the K2's going off.
Did you scratch Kevin?
You said the K2 is going off?
Yeah, K2's going off right behind you. What's your?
What the hell?
Why did you scratch our friend? All I asked you to do was say his name.
Or a touch?
You did say you could touch him.
I
That
said you
doesn't
could
mean
touch
scratch.
us. Did I say you could touch you guys? I think I just said us.
I'm pretty sure we got off.
Yeah.
You said one of us.
Oh, that's,
Yeah. No, that's. Oh wow! Look, it's really red
Yeah.
now. It's really
it
red
almost
now.
looks like there's blood right there.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, the blood vessels are broken a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's a really hard scratch. One. Well, it's better than 3. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. 3 is never good.
I want to ask this ghost some
Okay,
questions
go ahead.
now.
Go ahead.
Why are you attacking me? I have no issue with you. If you want us to leave, just ask us to leave. You don't have to hurt me.
What just happened?
I don't know.
If you want me to leave, say something on the device on the floor. If you don't like me, I don't know why you don't like me. But it's really not nice to do that to me.
I mean, that was the first time that the K2 meter was going off when we came close to you to check out your back, and then it was going off. That the energy was around you.
So,
Did you hear that? The volume keeps getting all messed up on this thing. And did you just hear what came through that?
yes.
What did it say?
It was the creepiest
Yeah,
voice
it
I've
was.
ever heard, and it came through for a few seconds,
Yeah.
almost in dead silence. Like,
Every hair on my body
Mine is
standing up right now.
mine is 2. Mine is 2.
that was scary.
If you're nice to us and you are trapped in this building, we can help you. We can tell people. We can get you the proper burial you deserve.
So is it true, like Ashley says, that you are right underneath my hand right here? Is that where you are currently residing in eternity? Tell me if that's a yes. The road? Or road? Road.
I guess waitresses, they hear their names in here when they're working. or like they're closing up at night and stuff. So we're gonna see if we can get that as well. EVP session 1, Lou and Dana in the dining room. We're here to communicate with the spirit or spirits that has been saying the names of the waitresses in here. Tell me one of their names. What's the name of the building that we're in right now? How long have you been here?
Are there any spirits here we should be afraid of?
Are there any children here? We have one of our camera guys got scratched. Why did you do that? Yeah. Oh my God, I think I already got one. Did you hear that?
Whoa.
Did you hear that?
Wow. That's something I can't make it out of.
Right to the camera. EVP session 1, Lou and Dana in the dining room.
There's a very angry man in the basement.
I won't be waiting outside.
Basically, I just heard him pretty much, excuse my language, be like, fuck you, get out of here sort of thing. I swear I will bet all money on it that if he were to dig up the part of the floor that we were standing on, he would be underneath there. Like, that's how sure I am. He's very adamant he doesn't want anybody down there. He's very mean, growly, like, in your face, in your ear sort of thing. So that's why we're going to go down there. And we're going to do what is a ghost box session.
Do you guys have any filming? I'm not gonna go down there.
Yes, you are.
No, hell no.
Let's go.
And it's literally right here.
What is
This
that?
box.
Yo, that's my spirit box, bro.
It just went on all by itself.
All right, we'll get it going.
Oh my
He's
God.
here. He's got something to say. Let's hear it.
Alright, so Ashley, you think that this is where this guy is buried?
Right under our
You
feet.
said you would bet.
I
Look
bet
at our
money.
2 meter going off.
Right
already.
under our feet. This is where he's
As soon
buried.
as I said that he's buried, we're getting an energy not only here.
Come here, Trooper. I'm gonna walk in front of you guys. Okay?
Something happened upstairs.
What's that?
Something tapped me in the head upstairs.
Really?
Somewhat?
Something tapped me in the
Something
head.
tapped him on the head upstairs.
Josh.
Alright, so we're getting crazy
Look at that.
spikes.
Josh, look at
And,
that.
I'm upstairs. Oh, dude, let's get out of here.
What were you saying about all the bodies and how the roadway was constructed?
It said mass
let the
graves
town
too.
historian tell you about that. Go ahead.
What happened is the old, there's two cemeteries in Waterford. The old one, they took all the headstones and they moved them over to the new cemetery. And then they dug up the old cemetery and they used all that to pave the streets. I have a newspaper article from 1883 that talks about it.
Wow.
What is your name?
So like Route 19 and
The whole town.
wow. You hear that, Trooper?
Is your name Paul? Did we hear that? Did we hear it clearly?
What is your name?
Another huge spike. Paul. I think Paul's a stupid name.
He's a stupid.
Yeah, it's stupid. Did it say Cameron?
Look at it.
He's pissed.
Yeah, okay, now he's going on.
Spiking again.
You guys know those like electrical lines or something?
Whoa! You can't.
Yes,
I'm telling you right
man.
now, you can't put that machine up to a fuse box and get that high rating.
Who came up with the name Paul?
It said it. Why does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Who's Paul?
He was the commanding officer at Fort LaBeouf when George Washington was supposed to come here.
It said Paul
And he
when we
ended
were
up
down there,
dying
too.
right before George Washington got
I don't
here.
know.
Okay, so is
Look
it
at that. Look at
look at the K2 meter.
He died of dysentery. Very
Soldier, are you here?
That's EMF.
What's the matter with him?
Just stay.
No way.
You got a mark?
Please keep your gun holstered.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh
Trooper
god.
Ziegler was in the service. Maybe
Oh,
you can talk
look at
to
that.
him.
Look at that.
That is going.
Hey,
Why don't you talk to him, Trooper
What's the
Ziegler?
guy's name?
Paul de la Moran or something like that.
What was his
It's in
name?
French. It's like Paul de la Moran or I'm not sure.
Are you still waiting for George Washington?
Now he did come right here to
He
this
was
spot.
here, yeah. He was here and he died at the fort.
Now, right next door was this where this
Look
George
at that.
Washington monument
Holy
is.
cow.
I can't believe it.
Okay.
Was
So,
that the?
But this is the French fort.
George Washington did come,
The very
and he died before George Washington got here?
Yes. He was supposed to meet this commander, this Paul dude, but he died before he got here.
Wow.
So then George Washington had to talk to this other commanding officer. And,
He is trying something.
Dude, why'd you do EVP? We were getting
Yeah,
answers
so
every
EVPs.
time. Turn that off.
Yeah.
Just ask
Okay,
like
we're gonna shut down
2
this
minutes
line
and then
of
play it back.
communication from the spirit box. Please continue to speak with us.
do you want us to leave?
What are you gonna do if we don't leave?
Jeez. We can't-
Oh, yo, Cam.
You know what?
Cam, everyone's across the street. It was just those two upstairs.
Look
You
at
didn't
the
just hear that
meter.
upstairs?
Look at-
Bang.
There was a bang
Bang?
upstairs.
Yeah, look at
Look at
that.
the
What, bang, bang.
Can you do that again, please?
Kind of did it after I told you to go back there, huh?
I can't believe the amount of energy.
Yeah, there's nobody else in this building right now.
There's someone up there. I
Someone
heard
just
him.
banged.
No, if somebody came to the front door,
We'd
hear
hear the
that
bell.
No, I know.
That's
It wasn't a
what
door. No, it was like someone.
No, it was a bang.
Yeah.
Like on the floor bang.
It was like a thud, yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
like made like a.
We do have an audio recorder, and we're going to try to ask questions. We ask that you try to give us a verbal response,
was
and
that?
hopefully.
Did you hear that up
Did you
there?
hear that again?
It sounded like a
Bang.
rumble.
Yep.
I mean,
Someone
like,
just walked it, ran a whole ass.
yeah.
Wow.
Hey, did you hear
It
it?
sounded like the.
I heard-
Look at, look at, look at.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now my, now I'm definitely having hair
Okay.
How did you die?
Are you waiting for somebody here?
Is that you making all those noises upstairs?
You got a spike when you asked if he was waiting for
upstairs.
somebody?
Someone's walking upstairs.
You really hear it, Trooper?
Oh yeah.
You want to go investigate that, Ziegler?
Yeah, let's do it.
How many cameras you got?
I'll go with
Yeah,
them.
walkie
I'll go
talkie
with
on you
Let's
and
go.
find out if it's
Let's
not.
go.
If we get touched, we just come down here and tell you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Touched by something that doesn't exist.
It exists.
It does exist.
So when we heard the noises, when we heard the people, we heard you guys all heard what was
Yes.
going on up here, right?
Yeah.
And you came up and there was no one here, correct?
They cleared the whole place.
No, there's nothing there.
There's absolutely nothing going on except you guys. That's it. Oh.
That's ultimate vindication.
Move along, move along.
So there's nobody in the building? You guys
Yeah, we
saw-
didn't see anybody.
cleared the whole thing, and
Yeah, it was cool
yeah,
stuff.
That was kind of weird. I mean, there was.
I mean, we heard the footsteps.
Yeah.
And there
Oh,
was,
yeah.
it was
Yeah, we
on
heard
multiple
it.
occasions. It
Yeah.
wasn't just one
It
time,
was
you
at
know.
least 2 or 3 times.
yeah, that's never experienced.
Dana, you
anything
filming?
like that. You'll never forget it, gentlemen. You'll never forget it.
Take care, guys.
God bless, guys.
Later.